Hey, good morning, everybody. This is the professor with Day Trading for Success. I'll be trading with the $1 Million Margin Club this morning. We're expecting about 30 members to trade with us. They're still coming in. I have my assistant coming soon. Hope you read this disclaimer here. We are not licensed financial advisors, so this is just for entertainment purposes only. So please seek the advice of somebody you trust and trade in a simulator. Don't follow any of these strategies without talking to somebody that you trust. So the news today on this PDD is a lot of our $1 Million Margin Club members have, they pay for a special service that can see the big iceberg trades and the dark pools, there's like 30 plus dark pools now, and you can get into them with much lower amounts of money to trade in dark pools since they changed that rule from 200,000. And there was a lot of action on this stock. Told to me this morning that this has potentially already got some players on it. So what does that mean? It's actually a large cap stock with a pretty big float. It means it can be pretty volatile one way or the other. We don't exactly know exactly which way it's going. The prediction is down. So we wanted to come over here and try to catch some of this action. So if you trade with me, I'll be calling the ball and quarterbacking, and they wanted me to come over this morning, and I'm happy to do it. They all trade the same share size. We decided on 1,000 shares, so that is the only rule I really have. Keep in mind, they all make their own trades. I am not licensed to advise them, but we did set this up, started setting it up for the RV strategy, which is strategy that we teach here, as well as the open strategy. So it's set up now for both. By the way, this layout, this perfect scalping, perfect 1 minute layout, the scalping indicator, and a bunch of other free indicators are all available on episode 83. And you can just go up to where it says set up and import them in under the video under show more. They're all there. So if you like what you see, please remember to subscribe. Gives us a thumbs up. It really helps the channel move forward. And then you should really support the $1 Million Margin Club books. I know that helps them, even though they're all rich for the most part. So, but it helps get the staff to keep doing these things. So I put out a whole bunch of them on the weekend, and it's all these other professional traders and all of their strategies. So they were involved in putting all that together, and you have some of the best traders in the world, some of them were in competition, and all these strategies are laid out in these little logbooks. So I would watch that episode. If you don't want to spend the $12.99, you can get all the information for free, honestly. Same with the Day Trading Volume 1, which is the open strategy that's making everybody so much money, that was first pioneered in March by us. So look for that. We have about a minute and a half till we open, guys. We got 28 now, right? And I have my helper here, which is good, to help me with chat. So we're looking to go in. I probably won't go in until the first 2 or 3 minutes. The open strategy, it has to break the pre-market high or the pre-market low in order to trade that. In the RV strategy, we go into the close of the day before, and then we go to the average true range. And there's a lot of videos about this, and it's in Day Trading Volume 1. If you want to learn about that strategy, it's for beginners, and people are making lots of money. But remember, trade in a simulator, make sure it's working for you, and get that book or watch the video about that book, Day Trading Volume 1, and that is the RV strategy, which is pretty freaking amazing. And then the strategy, the criteria for the open strategies in the Day Trading Logbook and Journal, which is wicked inexpensive, or there's a video about it. So I'm talking about the books because it's faster to do that than to go over the entire way the strategy is, which I used to try to do. So we got about 30 seconds, but the videos show all that stuff, guys. And then there's the escalator strategy. So here I have a 1 minute, the scalpers indicator, a 15 minute for screen management. I have a 1 day, 4 hour, 1 hour, 2 5 minutes here, and I'll go over how I use them as we start to trade. I already did a pre-market trade, which is difficult on Thinkorswim, but I managed to get completely filled, which was great. And here we go. So we are off. Is everybody, we got up to our 30, which is good. So everybody is, we're all rock and roll, and we're all in. So now we wait for it to break well, it just broke the pre-market low. That explains the waving hands. Wow, that was fast. So I don't know if this is because of the big block trades that are here to move a large cap that fast. I mean, the open's always volatile anyway, so you can get this kind of movement just typically. Now, I will go over what all these Fibonacci things are, and these blue lines are from the 4 hour pivot points. I will go in there a little bit more detail. I was thinking we were going to be consolidating a bit here at the open, but we're not. So I'm looking for the retest a little bit up by the pre-market, or the second, after a pullback, the second red candle to go down, and then I will abide by the pre-market low. So like now. So I'm going to go ahead and go short there. Yeah, that accommodated exactly what I was looking for. It pulled up and then came back down, and I grabbed it. So I was looking here, guys. So the candlestick pattern or histogram, I had a big discussion about that, with my group anyway, but are two different things. But we can go into that in more detail later. So wow. So we're doing good. Everybody's in short, right? Yes. Okay, good. I know most of you went in ahead of me as soon as it broke, right? Yeah, I just like to, safety-wise, I like to retest that. Now we're going down to the ATR low, so this is just making a big move down. So I think the word's out that this stock was predicted to go down. Holy mackerel. So I like to reverse, guys. It's the way I trade. So I like to catch the little, oh man, I should have grabbed that, huh? See that? I could have already made like a $300 scalp there the right way, and I blew it. So let's just keep an eye on this. If this starts to retrace all the way up, I gotta jump in with a reverse here. But it isn't. You know, look at the money. Look at here. Look at your. This is the number I'm getting right here. That's what the market maker is willing to give me. So this is what I'm looking at. So everybody knows, because we have a helper, I'm at a 118.09 short. 1,000 shares. Everybody has 1,000. Wow. I'm not going to play this too much lower. Let's see. So we broke through the ATR low. We broke through. I look at it like every time it breaks through one of these levels, it's got a shackle. So I'm looking at the next Fibonacci as being a real support for it, but it looks like it's getting support right here at the 1634, 11634 line. So I'm going to play a reverse, just smart to just, I'm going to just go ahead and do that there. It broke that fib. What did I get it at? 116.12 long. Yeah, okay, so I'm getting hurt now. So I'll reverse right back if I called it wrong. Oh, boy. This might just go straight down all day. So trying to capture these little scalps could be, well, that's good. Could be tough. I'm actually going to take that again. Banked it. So I'm trying to catch these. I'm going to take it again. So I broke 3K. Trying to catch these little scalps. Going long now. 116.82. Now she's going to let them know what I have as I go along here. I'm going to grab that. Looks like we're going to go short again for a minute. Perhaps, but no, it's not doing what I wanted. I'm going to get out of that. Oh, it slipped that much. So you're going to, because I'm doing market orders, I'm going to get big slips to get me filled. Yeah, I'm going to short again. What did I get that at? 57? How are we doing, guys? I'm going to go long again. I'm trying to tweak my way up here with little baby scalps up to over 4 right now. I think overall the move is short, so I'm a little worried about being in this position. I might take I'm just going to take a tiny move there. 117.61. Yeah, it seemed like for me the action was going to go down. You see how the volume's going down with the buyers, so I don't think long is the way I want to be right now. So the scalping indicator is a very, very useful tool. You know, there's no guarantee. Oh, man. Now I wish I was long. Okay. 18. So my max loss per trade is $750. And then you will see me reverse or get out. If I hit a max loss, often I stop the reverse process and take a breath and see how come it's not doing what I want it to do? How come I'm not reacting quick enough to do what I want it to do? I'm ready to get out of this, I got to tell you. Wow, I'm going to take that. So I broke 4K. I've got it 117.44. I'm going to try again. 4,100. I'm looking to reverse this again very quickly. I did it. I think it's, I'm not sure about this move here. I've got it at 117.40. Wow. Okay. Got somebody over 5. Oops. Okay, so this could be the short pullback here again. Is it going back down? Like to stay over 4 on this move. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, if I hit the 750, I'm just going to sell, and I don't really want to go all the way to 750. I'm trying to assess this. It's not looking good. It's bouncing back up a little bit. Yeah, this keeps going down. If it breaks that ATR, I got a problem here. Yeah, I should have stayed in the position short, not long. You know, ride it short, not long. But of course, you saw me going back and forth, and it's dangerous to reverse that way. This is moving so fast that I'm not going to be able to go over the RV strategy with you guys until maybe I get out of trading. So okay, it's losing its way here. The volume has dropped way down. Not good for me in this position. I mean, the buyers came back, but their volume was really low, so I'm kind of in a really bad position unless this tweaks upward like that. Tell you, I think short's the way to go, guys. I'm going to try to get out for a lesser loss. There's even money. I don't want to get out right when it's riding it up, though. It's at the end. It's banging against the gray line is the 9 moving average. The red is the VWAP. Yeah, I thought about reversing. I'm back down into trouble again. Yeah, this is just not. I'm going to have to short here. I should have taken a lesser loss there. Okay, one more tweak up. I'm going to get out, or I'm just going to get out for a loss here. I'm not liking it. I think it's going to go down, so I got to get out of this position quickly. You know, the second I get out, it's going to go straight up. Come on. What are you doing to me? I'm just going to get out. Yeah, I took a hit there. Went up a little bit. I'm going to, at the even dollar amount, 117, I'm going to look for support right there. Try to get back some of what I lost. Do another quick trade. See, it's not going down either, guys. I'm going to reverse there. Got back up to 4,300. So it keeps respecting this 4 hour right here. So let's see what happens here if it's going to turn it around. That might be it, you know, and it's just spring right back up here. This is always a little bit of a crapshoot here when you're scalping. So you try to use these lines as the best you can, and it is creating a bit of a channel, here. You can see from the 5 minute, the other thing is you can lose perspective if you don't look at the bigger time frames. 15 minute, 5 minute, both say this is a continuing downward move. Seeing volume drop off. Now I feel like I'm the wrong side of the move again. I thought maybe we get some support here up to the, we'll see we're up to 18. So let's see if we can okay. Whoa, there we go. What are you guys doing up here? Wow, it's hard not to take that. I'm going to take that. Go on a reverse here. Yes, it was trending up, and I'm trying to catch it to dip back down a little bit more. Give me a little bit more down. I'm going to take that and reverse again. Going up. There's some slippage here. It's not too bad. I'm going to reverse again. Trying to catch some baby scalps here. I'm on a short. Reverse again. Yeah, I'm slipping about $50, it looks like, with 1,000 shares. You're telling it, 117.29. It's on that separate chat window, so. $117.29 long. Doing a long here. I am going to reverse again up here. I'm doing good with these little scalps. I like to try to get, I'm actually looking at the money more than the level 2. I'm trying to get each one of these like over $100 before I reverse, because I know I slip like 50, because it's definitely, I'm going to do that. It's definitely consolidating. I'm going to go right back 5,200. So I'm long at 117.51 now. Yeah. Now I'm going the wrong way. But I did pretty good there. I got $1,000 on those, over 1,000 on those little. I can lose it all at once though, so I got to be careful. Yeah, I haven't seen any big blocks of trades here, guys, unless it's just they're kind of all happening at once. You know, like kind of canceling out each other. Let's see here. Oh man, don't do that. This is what I was worried about. Whoa, look at that. It went right about. Now that was a lot of action for a large cap right there. The way that moved, it moved like a high momentum stock. So that could have had something to do with it. Wow, I'm going to reverse right there, 5,400. Oh, actually, I actually got on that trade. I actually did okay on that trade. Wow. It looked like that I lost on that trade. Short again, 5,500. Now we've got the pre-market low right there to push it back. Oh, man. Went right through it. Yeah, it's not even worth mentioning what I'm doing. I'm slipping almost as much as I'm making, so it's wow, it broke 118. I didn't think it was going to do that. Is it going to pull back off of that? If it keeps going up. Now these are showing green, 5-minute green, 15-minute green. So people are jumping on the green train here, and I'm on the wrong position again. I want to go long again. I do. I'm trying to catch it on a dip below 118 if I can get it back down to where I am a little bit closer. Break off of 118. Ooh, boy, it's hurting me. I did some good scalping there, but I'm kind of in a quandary as to how to play this move right here, because I don't know if it's going to dip back down fast. I mean, it's definitely not acting like a normal large cap is acting, the way that it's moving around. So something's up here. Looking at level 2 price. I'm looking at my PL open. Wow, it is really respecting that 118 level, huh? It just keeps hitting it and going right off of it. I'm not sure I can get any lower than that. Because it's to me, it looks like it's using it as a springboard almost, you know. That's what I'm worried about. It's just going to spring way up. And the question is, can I get out in time with it? Maybe take a lesser loss here, because I'm still at 5,400. So yeah, 117.85 short. It's not the best position. I'm not feeling 100% great with this position. I almost got out at that $90 there. Now, this is what the market maker is going to give me, so I have to be careful even when it goes down. What am I actually getting after this spread? I almost did it again. My finger was twitching there, guys, on this mouse. Like, just get out and go long. I kind of feel it's going to go long. A minute ago, I thought short. Now I'm thinking long. $60. Ugh. Maybe I should have taken that. Lesser loss. 70. Show me one split second of green and I will get out on my open here. Of course, that'll be the time it plummets. Wow. $10. I'm just going to take that. Okay. I was, saying to myself, why aren't you taking that? Why aren't you taking that? What are you waiting? You still think it's going to go down. Now I would have been green on that trade, Okay. So my position's 117.95, just below 118, which seems to be the support up until when I got out. Now it's not the support anymore. Man, did that ever, broke here too. It broke the volume profile lower band. As you can see from these arrows, now it's using those as support. So yeah, I just didn't call that right. I didn't wait long enough for that, as you can see. Here's your point of control up here. This is a volume profile set for intraday. There's a video that shows you how to do that, guys. It's very, very helpful to have that when you're scalping, as well as this indicator that's literally showing you the momentum, buyers versus sellers in the volume. So this one indicator is a game changer, whatever style of trading you do, particularly for any fast momentum. Now, normally large cap, you don't do the momentum. The RV strategy is looking for a consolidating stock, whereas the open strategy is looking for a catalyst and big moves to break either the pre-market high or the pre-market low. And the escalator strategy is when it breaks the ATR high or low. So I'm not panicking when I see $200 or $400 or $500, because $750 is what I set per trade. Now, do I want to lose that before I get out? No. So if I really strongly feel it's going to continue to go against me, then I'll lose 300 or 400. I'll get out. The 750, if it goes that far, I'm not going to reverse. But again, it's not my goal to lose that much. That's my max per trade. And you really, when you're trading 1,000 shares, you have to think about that. But this strategy is, now it's starting to scare me because it broke the VWAP for a second too. This strategy can be traded with any share size. In fact, this kind of volatile strategy should be, 10 shares, 50 shares, maybe 100 shares. This is craziness. Unless you have a lot you can lose a lot, because it can go against you. And then the RV strategy, the same thing. You can trade 25, 50, 100 shares. The idea with day trading for success is you make $100, $200, $300 a day, and you can maybe quit your second job or maybe quit your job altogether. Here we go. Now we're looking good. So it broke the pre-market again at 180. So this is the level I'm dealing with here. I'd love to see it go through that. So 118, 118, 118, 118, 118. It's right there. So we're looking for it to make a move. If it makes a move beyond that, it'll probably go right up to the 16, maybe even the 39 without a problem. So that's kind of what we're looking for. Right now, I'm kind of I feel like I'm in a pretty good position at this to save me. If it got down here, broke through this, I'm definitely going to get out. I don't know I think I'm still below 750 if that happens. And now I'm looking to ride it up, and I might take a couple of short scalps here depending on how it go, if it starts to go up here. That's 210. So, my goal was 5,000 today. I made it. I don't want to lose it. That's my goal every day. Sometimes I make it, sometimes I don't. When I stop trading, I will go over the RV strategy briefly with you and maybe a synopsis of how I traded this. Yeah, I hate to see it be 200 and then go down to 0 because I didn't take advantage of that scalp. Yeah, I'm gonna take that little scalp there and try to catch it on the reverse here. Is this the time it's gonna break? Oh my God, look at that! So I could just call it for you guys. When I go short, it's gonna break. I feel like I'm right back, like I've seen this movie. I'm watching the same movie, going the wrong way again, holding the wrong position as it goes up. Oh, I should have just gone with the lesser loss there. One more dip. I'm going to go long. It's definitely above the 118 in a big way now. I'm just going to get out for a loss. Okay. So that's when it goes against you. Oh, look at that. Look at that happen, huh? So now I've got 118.27 is not as happy in this position. Look at it go back down to 118. Look at it go back down. All right, so I'm having trouble here, guys. I'm not calling this perfectly. Somebody pointed out that when I take a stressful breath that it really shows up in the microphone. I'm a little stressed, but I'm not overly stressed because I'm way green today. But as with everybody, I strive for perfection. I would love to have every single trade go exactly perfectly for you guys to see. So it broke to 30. Wow. Now it's at 1850 is definitely a spot where you could get, serious resistance here. So let's see. Yep. Turned around at 1850. I should have taken that short scalp. The second I do, though, I'm going to be in that same position again. I feel a little stung on these shorts right now, so even maybe we can get up to the other fib. That would be nice. This other fib would tell me to take a scalp the other way. 118.67. I would definitely reverse up there. This is what it's going to give me. 118.39, 118.42. I'm looking at that now. Looking for it to hit that fib. That is a good trade going on right now. A little higher. Let's not lose it, though. I'm going to take that. I think it looks like it's fading. I'm going to take it back again. So what did I get? Oh, I think that one broke even. 118.45. Not as good a position, but I banked a couple $100 there. Looking for 6K. Just a few cents above my position, 118.52. It really respected that 4 hour at 18.50. It's really respecting that. $0.10 to 12-cent spread, so even when it looks like it's in my favor on the ask, it's really not. I'm going to get out. I do not see it. This will be the 1, 2, 3, fourth time on the 54. So it's like it hit a wall here. So I needed to break that before I keep going long. I needed to break that. So I'm going to ride this short a bit, and then I'll reverse it if it gets up there, which it just did, of course. And it broke the fib. Wow. So here is where I'll go long. 118.81. I'll reverse at 118.81. That's probably about $300 or $400. That was $100 different there because I'm not doing the math. Is it going to do it again? Now it seems to be making a new channel. So here's a channel here. Here's a channel here. It seems to stay in for 4 or 5 minutes for each channel. 3. This one was only 4 minutes. We'll talk about the importance of these channels in a minute. Once I break handedly $6,000, right? That's what we're going to do. We're going to break $6,000. Looks way better on the video than 5,000. But 10,000 would be really good. It's our leader up here. Well, we have an 8,000. There's part of me that really hates you, of course. But no, I wish everybody is to do good. What place am I in right now? Not that that's good. This is the problem with the FOMO, right? Yeah, go ahead and tell me what place am I in right now. So we have 30 people. 6th place. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm the top percentile, right? Well, if I don't make some money here, I'm gonna drop out of 6th place probably. Now it's getting boring. Look at how the volume just dropped off, guys. Wow. It's better to read the scalper's indicator if you can really spread it out so you can see it. Look for the trend. It's been buyer strong, and I'm in a short position. Look at that. But then the buyers dropped way down right here. So we're looking for this short to suddenly have a resurgence like over here. I mean, buyers dropped pretty, that's the second, third candle now where they're going down. So we could drop back through the 1850, which would be good. I'm at 1847, so I'm not in the best position to be up in this channel. Yeah, I'm very tempted. I almost got out right there to reverse that up, but So is it going to break through that 1881 again? That 4 hour. Oh, I gotta wake up. Yeah, I'm trading a little longer than. No, I guess I started 2 or 3 minutes in, so I'm just nearly a half hour, which is usually when I like to stop. I made my goal, so I should really be happy. It seemed pretty easy in here, I guess. I was kind of thinking it might continue to be easier, but it's not feeling easy to me right now. Oh, come on. God, I might just cover. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't think I'm not gonna reverse if it keeps going up. I'm just gonna get out. Take my money before it drops below 5. Did seem to respect this line though, huh? That's a lot of taps to not break through. Because sellers go up here, huh? It will not catch me at below 500. I'm not going to let it catch me. By 5,000, I mean. Wow, look at that volume go up with that. That was a lot of volume on the sellers there. That was a lot. All of a sudden, there's some activity here, guys. This could be what we were looking for originally. So let's see. Still 15-minute and 5-minute are calling it straight up now still. So it's retraced where it has entered into where the market opened. Oh, man, it's hitting me again. So now we could just have a surge up here just like we had a second ago for the down. Tempted to reverse there on this. Very tempted. No, I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold it for a down move. It's put me through this much pain for this long, so I'm going to hold it. Stay on target. Stick with it. Broke 6. Nice. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take 6,100. I did not reverse. I'm watching it on this fib 50%. Watching it on the fib. I'm watching it at the 18. It's going to bounce off 118 even. If it doesn't, I might take a little short here. Oh, man, I missed it. Is that I'm going to grab that as a short real quick. $80. Yeah, I'm pretty much done anyway. I'm past my time here, so I don't want to lose the 6K. I got 6K here, so there could be some slippage here, so I got to be careful here. I'm going to get out. Get out before I lose the 6K. Okay, yeah, there's no calling that right there, so I just went out. So what do we got up here? What place did I end up in? 5th place. So 5th place when I stopped. So if you keep trading, it's not fair. So obviously these guys can go on trading without me. I'm just going to briefly go over this for you people that didn't know how we would find the RV strategy. All right, so we go to the day chart. We look at the close from the previous day, which is under my picture, but the close of the previous day was $118.70. And then we look at the ATR, which was roughly $4 on that day. We divide that by 2. We subtract $2 from the close, and we get the ATR low, and then we add $2 from the high because we're dividing that $4 into 2. That's how we created our channel for the RV strategy. That's how you do it every time you trade it. There is a criterion in the day trading volume 1 to pick that stock. on your scanner on Thinkorswim, and there's other things besides your scanner. Well, I'm glad I'm not holding that short now. That was a big. Oh, look at how far that came down. Oh yeah, so that would have got me another couple $100 right there. But anyway, and then after that, you mark those fibs. So you do a fib on a 10-day. I can't remember if I showed this or not. You do a fib on a 10-day, 5-minute, to create channels within the channels of the ATR high and low. This is the RV strategy I'm going over. And then you open a 5-minute 2-day, and you get the fib mark there. Now you can see there's the ATR high up there. Here's the low. Look how many of those Fibonacci retracement lines are in there, and you saw me use them in the trading. And then the last thing you do is you do the 4-hour. There's a 1-hour chart here. All these are minimized for. So I mark all the wicks and bodies within the ATR. You can see me catch it there, and then catch them here. That got caught by the Fibonacci, then I catch it here. They're all caught in here for the most part, if not by a Fibonacci. Those are marked because that's where the stock turned around before. So they're called pivot points, and they're within an average true range of a 14-day average true range, which there's a high likelihood the stock will turn around again. So people might say that that's a lot of busy lines, but they're in the book, and I mean I have videos too. I keep referring to because it literally tells you how to trade these. Like when you break through, go back in. When you break, it has so many examples that you might want to check that out. But that's basically how you set it up, and then you use standard scalping techniques and day trading techniques to trade within these channels, ceilings and floors. So this would be a ceiling. This would be floor of a channel, and that channel is roughly $118.60 to $139. So you've got a channel that's 23 cents. So in the book, there's a risk management that tells you how to set your share size for each channel. Each channel is identified as a certain size and what you should do. There's an actual formula to follow. So I would highly recommend you watch the video at the very least about that book. But if you want to just see it right now, or you just get the book so you have it all the time. But then within that channel, ceiling and floor, these trading examples tell you what to do. You respect them until you don't. You probably didn't antiquate it to the way I was trading, but I was doing that, and I was also using the scalping indicator. And then I was also looking at my max loss, and you saw me manage my trades by the money up here a little bit too, if you weren't noticing that. Because what a lot of people don't, they learn from these momentum traders online that are, some of them are very good, and they use the level 2, and they talk about the importance of learning the level 2. And it'd be great if you could read the level 2, because it's going to show you what the depth is of the people waiting, and then where there's going to be a backup. But on large cap, it does little to no good because you won't have that kind of backup on it. It won't help you. And these are multiplied by 100, and there's a lot of hidden stuff, and you always get filled if you push market. So what you do on large cap in the RV strategy that consolidates in a range, so you feel pretty safe, right, as long as you keep your share size low, is that you're going in and out in channels on a consolidating market, and you feel safe, and just set your share size, something you can manage throughout the entire distance of the channel. When it breaks out of the channel, that's when you hear me say, like on even dollar or half dollar, or is it when it goes to a channel, I'll pick it, I'm out. That guy, it's now shown me that it's not respecting the ceilings or the floors of that channel. Boy, I wish I had it now going long, guys. Some of you do, I'm sure. Yep. Good for you. There's a couple over 8K now. Yeah, oh no, you're over 9 now. Good. All right, so that's good. Well, I'm going to be happy with my 61. So there's a lot of videos about that, guys, about RV strategy and how to trade it. So hopefully you can catch up on the archives. Remember, if you like what you see, to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And thank you for watching. And I will see you the next time.